Famous for its cultural attractions and charming hospitality, Dublin has always been one of the most popular cities in Europe to visit. But nowadays, in addition to its centuries-old traditions and historic roots, Dublin has grown into its own as one of the top cosmopolitan cities of Europe. Like many modern cities, Dublin is a melting pot. Along with its traditional Irish culture, Dublin has been infiltrated by a host of glorious international influences. The city is the largest in Ireland, and its fast-growing immigrant population brings people from all over the world. The influence of these cultures is evident in the diverse and vibrant culinary scene that can be found here. That said, Dublin has held on to some of its classic characteristics. Known for its traditions, fine literature, folklore, customary music and dance, and fresh pints of Guinness are never in short supply. Travelers should expect to experience the traditional alongside the contemporary on their next trip to Dublin. The best time to visit Dublin is June through August, when temperatures are warm for Ireland anyway, and festivals fill the streets. This also constitutes the most expensive time to visit, with high hotel rates and airfare prices. It's also the most crowded time of year. If you're looking for a dull and fewer tourists, come in the winter with your heaviest coat. Spring and fall offer a happy medium, moderate temperatures. Again, for Ireland, crowds and prices. Avoid eating and drinking in Temple Bar if you can help it. Drink and dine in other areas closer to the center of the city for more authentic food and drinks at better prices. Many of Temple Bar's restaurants and bars are known for being tourist traps. Also, travel in the winter. Dublin is cold and gray in the winter, but the hotel deals are hot. Be prepared to walk. Taxis are expensive. Instead of forking over your euros, rely on your own to fit or take the bus. Also, consider a day trip. If you're interested in seeing some of the country's most majestic places, such as Kilkenny Castle and Glendalough, sign up for one of the best Ireland tours. Tours are led by knowledgeable locals who take care of the transportation and planning for you. Dublin is relatively safe, especially the city center and surrounding attractions, even at the wee hours of the morning. Overall, visitors should take caution against petty crimes like pickpocketing and car break-ins. But visitors should note that the area around Temple Bar can get pretty raucous as all the drunken revelers exit the bars and clubs. There is also a drug problem within Dublin City, predominantly heroin, so visitors should be mindful of suspicious activity, street beggars and paraphernalia in alleyways. In the unlikely event that you are a victim of a crime, reach out to Irish Tourist Assistance Service, which offers free and confidential services to tourists. The best way to get around Dublin is by foot. The city's compact size makes strolling to and from the top attractions a cinch. Plus, some brisk walking will help lessen the caloric effects of all those pints from the pub. If you're flying into Dublin Airport, you can take a taxi, bus, or shuttle into the city center. If you purchased a Dublin card, your ride from the airport to the city center on the Airlink Express is included in your card. You can purchase fares on the Airlink Express without buying a Dublin card. Aircoach also offers service between the airport and the city. Once in the city, you can also try out the bus and tram systems, which have lines that cross-hatch the city. You'll find taxis lining up in ranks throughout Dublin. These are expensive, but preferred over driving a rental car. The ride-hailing app Uber also operates in Dublin. The Irish are a very friendly people, especially compared to the reputation of their stiff upper-lip neighbours, sorry, England, so get to know them. Dublin's official currency is the euro. Since the euro to US Dollar exchange rate fluctuates often. Be sure to check what the current exchange rate is before you go. Major credit cards are accepted at most restaurants and shops. A valid passport is required for United States citizens traveling outside the mainland by air or sea, as well as for U.S. citizens trying to re-enter the country. You won't need a visa unless you plan on staying longer than 3 months.